everyone. This video is about how to get him to keep asking you on dates. Now, I can only do this from my own personal experience, and I got the answer from the book Getting to I Do. With Getting to I Do, she said I'm paraphrasing, but she said to engage his five senses. Nowhere in the book does it say that. Engage his five senses. I just summed it up. Engage his five senses, because what she said engages the five senses. So she said, look good, smell good, sound good, taste good, and smell good. So what does that mean? Look good, his eyes. Smell good, his nose. Sound good, his ears. I forgot what I said, all the five of them. But anyway, you have to wind it back. But what I boiled it down to was the five senses. Look good, let's say, look, smell, taste, sound. Look, smell, taste, sound. I don't know what, so maybe it's the four senses, but I thought it was the five senses. So anyway, just wind it back for the rest of it. And so I have found that that is true. But the other part to the sound good is this. You can't do all the talking. You can't tell them what you do for a living. Even if you're the CEO of your company and you bring in millions of dollars, or director of a department and all of that stuff. It is really all about him and what he does and what he's doing. And that has been the biggest game changer for me, is less talking and more listening. Because what you're listening for are his values. Does he communicate well? Does he have good relationships with his friends and his family? Does he believe in the man leading? Does he believe in whatever the values that you're looking for? People say that they're looking for a man who fears God. I don't know if I want a man who fears God. I mean, I get what that means. It's like that's going to help him stay on track. But maybe I would like to say has a relationship with God. Has a relationship with God. Knows that there's someone in the universe bigger than him and his desires and his goals, and treating people right and being generous, not only with you, but with family members, but has boundaries around it. So that, in my opinion, has kept me dating, is that the way that I looked when he met me is the way that I look until the relationship ends, or, well, I have to say ends because I'm dating, until we stop dating. So the way he met me is the way that I show up on our dates. I don't slack on that. I wear pants when I'm doing errands. I have pants on now. I have one pair of jeans, but my face is done. I try to wear bright colors. Well, I don't try. I do wear bright colors, and the reason why I'm able to do it more often than not is because I have more bright colors in my wardrobe than I did before. So, and sound good. Oh, so when I say sound, it's when I can just speak for myself. When I started doing more work, like working on my triggers and my traumas and things of that nature, journaling, praying, reading spiritual text, not only do I read the Bible, but I read things that are like about self-development and growth. So I noticed when I did that, my voice changed. My voice changed. Also, talking slower helps you to modulate your voice and not rush, just not rush. And taste, so that means, I guess, kissing. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to even say that on YouTube. But that's about oral hygiene. We all know about that, so I'm not going to talk about that. And looks. You always look good. Every time I had a date with a man, he said that I looked nice. He liked whatever I was wearing. And, you have to look good not only for him, but for yourself. For yourself. Smell good. Perfume. I like this fragrance that I use all the time, and I'm on my second bottle of it, is Valentino Born in Roma. I think it's called Born in Roma. It's in a pink bottle. It smells really good. I wear it like that's my signature fragrance. All of my dates like the way I smell. Yeah, all of my dates like the way I smell in that. Valentino Born in Roma. It's like I said, it's pink. There are a couple of different versions of it, and dark blue or purple or whatever. But I use the pink one, and I use it year round. I am in the market for a spring summer fragrance. I think I found something by Chanel, not number 5, but Chanel, I don't know the name of it. But so far, I just use that all year round. And like I said, I'm on my second bottle of it. I started it, I think last year. I think I started on it last year. Valentino and Roma. And so yeah, looks, smell, taste, touch. That's about, oh yes, touch. That's the 5th one, touch. That is about how your skin looks. I'm blessed to have oily skin. I remember when I was younger, somebody's yard looks really nice, and it's not like a big yard, but the plants are just in full bloom, so it's not even a big yard. It might be 10 feet wide, 12, no, 10, maybe 20 feet wide, and maybe 20 feet deep. These houses over here are really close together. I'm in Buckhead, but it looks really nice. So anyway, sorry, I digress. Touch. About the skin. I have these lines right here. I'm 64 years old. I'm about to be 65. So, it's being okay with the lines. The biggest thing is I want my collarbone to show. When my collarbone does not show, it shows. If my collarbone isn't showing, I have too much weight. That's what that means. When I am heavier, my collarbone disappears under the excess weight. So, being touchable, like having skin that looks oiled or soft to the touch, is important. Even down to your hands. I'm not a real, what do you call it? Gel nail, whatever they do at the manicure place. They put on those acrylic nails and whatever else. I'm not really that girl. But when I discovered gel strips, so that works for me. I got me a LED light and the gel strips. I don't have them on today, but I'm going somewhere next week, so I'll be having them on. But I do use clear polish. I took it off just before I left the house today, but I wear clear polish on my nails. And so, but I make sure that my skin is oiled. I got a little sheen right now, and I got a little sheen here. I don't want to appear greasy like Vaseline greasy, remember that? But a little bit of a sheen that doesn't say dry. I've noticed that even the young girls, the young women look dry. Like I skate, y'all know I roller skate once a week. I skate. And the girls be having on these booty shorts and, you know, showing their cheeks and biker shorts and, you know, all of that. And they don't look oiled. They don't look oiled. They don't look, they just don't. So these girls, you know, usually they're pretty in shape, you know, they don't have cellulite on their thighs and stuff, things that we can get as we age or as we mature. But they don't have any of that. So you can win in this dating game. You can win at this dating game if you just do a little bit, like half of the things that I tell you and talk about. If you just do half of them, you can win. You can win. So that's how you keep the man coming back, through the 5 senses. I'm going to try to name them again, through the 5 senses. What he sees, what he smells, what he tastes, what he hears, and what he touches. And I'm not talking about, you know, intimate relations. When he holds your hand, if you're wearing short sleeves, it's summertime now, almost summer, spring. When he holds your hand, when he touches your hand, your arm, your back, if you wear halters and stuff like that, you know, it's getting back there too to put the oil. So I make my beauty routine really simple. I use extra virgin olive oil, I use coconut oil, I'll use cocoa butter if I can find it. You know, if you have the budget for, you know, the more fancy dancy things, get that. But my beauty routine is pretty simple. But that's it for me. Those are the 5 things to keep a man coming back. Talk less, listen more, seek to understand rather than to be understood. Let him, you don't criticize him. You don't, you know, talk bad about his opinions, his family, his friends, his decisions, or anything. You just say, I understand. Oh yeah, okay. Now I understand. That's it. That's it. And he'll keep coming back. It's real simple. That's what that has worked for me and continues to work for me. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell for new videos. And I have journals on Amazon and merch, and you'll see them somewhere around this video. Okay, let me know what you think about this. Talk to you and see you in the next video. Bye.